there, glitter groupies, it's Demo Donna from Sparkle and Sprinkle, and in this month's Video Technique Club, I'm going to be showing you how to do this amazing glitter beam, woo, with our terrific tape, and how to stamp with glitter without using any adhesive. So get your things ready and let's get started. Alright, so here is our finished card and the inside with the cute little glasses. And we are going to start with the base of the card. And I am simply going to take this small pair of glasses, stamp it into my Versamark, and then go ahead and do just a fun little random stamping of the glasses down the side. And then you're going to apply your black embossing powder. So I'm simply going to sprinkle my black embossing powder on my black card base to create our background here. Tap that off, and then go ahead and heat set. So I'm going to heat set this entire thing, and you can see this one here change, and I'm going to do the whole card. So once you've completed that, it's going to look like this here. And now go ahead and set this aside. Okay, next we are going to be making our glitter beams. So what I'm going to do is start about halfway on my piece of terrific tape that is already on your cardstock, and I'm going to take an X-Acto knife and a metal ruler, and I am just going to apply a medium amount of pressure because I'm only cutting through the backing of the tape. So you can go ahead and do 2 cuts on one side after you've set it down the middle, and then 2 cuts on the other side. Or if you want to do a whole bunch and have a ton of beams, feel free to get creative. Okay, now what you're going to do is just bend it a little bit and then peel up a couple different layers. So I'm going to do those 2. And now I'm going to apply my Caution Yellow. And these are such fun, bright neon glitters. I absolutely love them. Neon is really popular right now, especially if you're Demo Donna. Maybe it's never gone out of style. Alright, so burnish that in with your finger tool. Take your glitter brush, wipe off the excess, and then go ahead and repeat with your orange crush and your neon flamingo. So I'm going to once again do 2 here, apply my orange crush, burnish that in with my finger tool, and then you can peel off your last 2 strips and add your neon flamingo. And when you're all done with that, you have a very cool glitter beam that's going to be used as one of our backgrounds. Next, we are going to take our black strip, which is going to be a border going lengthways across the card, and you're going to take your Versamark ink and just go ahead and Versa over the entire strip. And then I am going to sprinkle on my black embossing powder. So go ahead and cover that fully with your black embossing powder. And then you're going to want to heat set the entire strip. So take your heat tool and heat set that. Once your heat set's complete, it's going to look like this one here. And next, I am going to take my glasses that we already used on the background, and we are just going to create a little random stamping. Helps to have good lighting so you could see where you've stamped. Okay, once we've done that, you are going to take your caution yellow glitter, sprinkle that on, and give it a good tap. And now this is where we're going to do that really fun technique called stamping and applying glitter without using any adhesive. So it's glueless glitter stamping. And now I'm going to just heat set, and I am melting the glitter into the embossing powder. And it's really cool because it actually changes colors and creates this really neat holographic look, which adds to the fun retro look of this neon card. And you can see right here, I've got all these different colors, orange and blue and yellow, and that glitter is permanently adhered now to our cardstock. So now we're going to set this aside. Okay, next we are going to be stamping the On the Bright Side stamp, the same stamp, onto our scalloped circle. Make sure your hole punch is on the top of the circle when you stamp. And I'm stamping with my Versamark. And then I am going to sprinkle with my black embossing powder. Tap that off. Heat set. Once you've completed heat setting, we are then going to, yikes, work on our brad. We are going to make a really cool brad, and you can do this with all different types of embossing powders. Make sure you have a metal tool. So I'm using these little pliers here, but you can use tweezers, you can even use scissors, but make sure you have something that's going to protect your fingers. Now go ahead and heat set your brad. Get it nice and hot. Dip it into the black embossing powder. Heat set again. And then I am dipping it into my caution yellow. And then give it a little extra heat to make sure all of your glitter is attached to the brad. Now you really want to make sure this cools for a minute or two. So you can set it aside somewhere to let it cool down, or you can just hold on to it for a little while and make sure it's nice and cool before you actually handle it, because that is going to be really hot. So I'm just going to set that right there and let that cool down. And then we are going to start assembling our card. And now for the assembly of your card. The last thing I did was just stamped the glasses and heat set once again with black embossing powder, and that is going to be the inside of your card. I'm going to peel off my Terrific tape. And then go ahead and layer that on the inside of my card. So that will be a great place for you to put your wonderful message. And then we are going to work on the outside of the card. So I'm going to take the Terrific tape here off the backing of the neon pink paper. And I'm going to stick my glitter beam paper that we made. Wasn't that fun? Right there. And then I'm going to layer this onto the front of the card. So peel off your Terrific tape. Stick that right there. Great. And then for adding your really fun eyelash yarn, I am just going to peel off the Terrific tape on the back of our border here. And then I'm going to take my piece of eyelash yarn and I'm going to go around the edges with it. So you want to stick it to Terrific tape because it's a much stronger bond than just a regular rolly adhesive. And it's going to create a really fun feathery look. So stick that on there. And then I'm just going to take some dimensionals and add a couple to the back. Peel the backings off. Whoops, there we go. Flip that guy over. Add him right there, and you've got a really fun little border. Add some Terrific tape to the back of your scallop circle. Attach that to your card, and you are all done. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for some more fabulous tips and techniques from Sparkle and Sprinkle. Thanks for watching.